Hey Tickboys, it's Shiipty, and welcome back to the final part of my current household update of Naomi. So hi guys, quick disclaimer before we get into today's video. Today's video is actually going to be a time skip. So we are currently with Naomi 2.5 to 3 years after the last episode that you guys saw, episode 2. And this is going to be the final current household update. After this, we're going to be starting her full-blown Let's Play, which is going to take place as Naomi is an adult. And I also would like to mention that because my second episode got pushed back, that the first episode to the Let's Play will also be pushed to Saturday just because my work schedule and everything conflicted with it, and so I wasn't able to prep like I wanted to. So please, with that in mind, understand that I am trying to get this out as quickly as I possibly can, and I promise I put all my love and my effort into these episodes, and I hope that you guys see it because I just want to give you guys the best episodes that I am capable of. But yeah, we are here with Naomi. She is in the apartment. Yes, she's not in her house anymore. She's in an apartment and she's cooking breakfast. And I think I may have, given away a little bit as to what's happening based on the thumbnail. You guys saw that Naomi is taking a pregnancy test. And yes, she's been thinking that she might be pregnant. But there's also some things that I have to update you guys on. And that is the fact that she already has a child. So this is little Corey. He is so cute. And you guys saw the last name, but this is Wade's son. Naomi just made breakfast for everyone, but as you guys remember, if you watched the second episode, if you didn't, please go ahead and watch it because you're going to be getting spoilers right now. So if you guys don't want spoilers, go back and check out the second part. But Naomi and Wade, they hooked up, and it was really rough at first. They didn't speak to each other, but after a little bit, they decided to talk, and Naomi explained everything, and they were able to arrange a friendship. So they were planning just to go their own separate ways, not try a relationship or anything like that. And then she started to feel a little different, and so she reached out to him and she said, "Hey Wade, I think I might be pregnant." And he is like, "Well, we didn't use protection, so yeah, let's go take this pregnancy test." So they took a pregnancy test, and then he also, rightfully so, wanted a paternity test. And the reason he wanted a paternity test is because she was active with her ex, and he just wanted to make sure that he was not stealing the role of a father from anyone else who rightfully deserved it. And so once their son was here, they then proceeded to have a paternity test done, and the results came back, and Corey was Wade's son. He was overjoyed because he's always wanted a son. He's always wanted that family. After that, they decided to work on a relationship together, and the two of them really started to grow very fond of one another, from the birthday parties to the childbirth to the pregnancy. There was a lot of bonding involved, and Wade really started to see a different side of Naomi, and he realized how beautiful not only was she physically, but her personality as well. So I'm sure, have you guys ever heard that little saying, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes mommy with a baby carriage? Well, I don't think that it really necessarily has to go into any sort of order, but they did decide to elope. They didn't have a huge wedding or anything like that, and Wade's parents were very on board for it. Naomi's mom was on board, but her dad was rather hesitant, and so was her brother. But here are some photos here on the wall of their elopement, and it was a very small, intimate setting. It was super cute. Naomi had this really short white dress, and then Wade just wore a button up and some slacks, and they really just looked so adorable. It was so fairy tale like, and I was just so happy in the moment for them. One thing I do want to show you guys in the relationship panel here is that you can see Amari's father has bad compatibility with her husband, and that's not the only person who has bad compatibility. Even his mother, yes, this is Wade's mom, Tony has bad compatibility with her son as well. I don't know if it's because it's just the way he talks or he carries himself that turns a little bit of people off from him, but she has a bad compatibility situation with her son as well. Samuel is Wade's father, and they have a supportive dynamic with one another. So I don't know what the tea is there, but if you guys have any input on that, you can leave that down below. This was not something that I created. This was something that they purely had on their own, as well as Amari's father's relationship with him. So we also can note here that Jared, they really they really don't get along. Jared completely dislikes his sister's husband, and I think it was because of how he responded. And when Naomi explained it to him, you know, she explained everything, her side, his side, and she thought that maybe her brother would be understanding, but I think that it's just his protective role over his sister. He was like, he said what to you in your house, and he kind of just got off the handle from there, and they have not really been all that great since then. But today is just a really short update because I wanted to wrap some things up for you guys in this current household series. That way you all could see where Naomi might lead into her adulthood. We do have a pregnancy test that we need to take because, like I said, Naomi has been feeling a little sick. So we're going to bring her in here. She's been discussing with Wade that, you know, she's not been feeling her best and she's been having these cravings just like she did with her son. And she thinks that she might be having a baby very soon. Matter of fact, something else to mention is that Wade just recently graduated and Naomi never went back to college and she hasn't been modeling. She's actually been working for this gardening company, which is really different from what we expected for her. But she's awaiting her pregnancy results, and guys, I think I know exactly what that means. Naomi's probably pregnant. Oh my god, she is. Okay, yes. Naomi is pregnant with her second child, and so we need to come over here and we need to share the news with our husband. It feels so weird saying that. Husband. I don't even think that Naomi has come to terms with the fact that this is her husband. So let's come in here. We're gonna go to romance and we're gonna share the pregnancy news with him. And not that he couldn't tell by the size of her belly, but you know, we're gonna pretend that that's not there. And she's gonna say, hey baby, guess what? He's like, show me. And she's like, I'm pregnant. Look at his face. He's actually kind of happy. I was expecting him to have, you know, a conflicting reaction because he is neutral about having children. So it really could have went any way, but he's so excited. He's so happy. He's like, oh my God, I love you so much. And she's like, I love you too. And he's like, oh my God, our second child together. I never would have thought we would have come this far, but we did. And I'm also gonna do some other things with him because since I have this mod in, they can get a little bit more intimate. They can have a pregnancy cuddle and they can also have a belly hug. So let's go ahead and do this belly hug so we can see what this looks like. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Oh, can we go into this? Oh my God. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh. They look so happy together. Oh, this beautiful family. And the snuggles, it just gives you all the time to take the cutest screenshots that you possibly could. And the fact that their son Corey was also watching them, that's just the sweetest. And he's probably like, Mommy, Daddy. Yeah, we're trying to give you a little sibling. With the snuggles, I can't. Oh my God. While they do a few more interactions, I do want to show you guys where Wade is in his life at the moment. So as I mentioned, he recently graduated. So he graduated from Brightchester. He completely finished. It took him a little longer than expected because, you know, he did become a father. So it went a little slower than he expected. But he is so happy to finally have graduated. He also is now the assistant to the manager. Naomi has been helping him out tremendously when it comes to like improving his work ethics and stuff like that. Wade and Corey have a strict family dynamic. Really? Okay, I'm gonna let it, you know, the game's trying to show me something, so I'm gonna just let them have it. But Wade realizes that he wouldn't have been able to get as far as he has in his career without the help and support of his wife. You know, she's the one who was pulling the extra hours and working more at her job. She also gave up university, modeling, and everything like that because she wanted to support her husband. And he did work for a little bit. He worked a part-time gig, you know, while he was in university, but he wasn't pulling as much as he possibly could financially, and Naomi was okay with that because she knew that she was trying her best to be a supportive wife, and he has been a great father to their son, and she felt like that was the best that she could do. But before we wrap up this little update, I know this is probably the shortest update in the history of ever, but it is because we are about to go into a very full detailed drama let's play. So I do want to hop into Create a Sim so you guys can see how her style has changed and what exactly her taste in fashion looks like now since leaving the modeling industry. So here we are with Naomi C. Lockwood. She did decide to keep the C in her name for her card last name. She didn't find herself wanting to give that up just yet, but she still has the same traits that she has had before. But if we look at Wade's traits, as you can see, he's jealous, he's a party animal, and he's also materialistic. I would like to think that, Wade came from a family that was living maybe low class, middle class area, and he's always wanted more in life. And the jealousy trait actually stems from the fact that, he was the guy that Naomi cheated with, and he was not her first choice. And so he gets a little jealous from time to time, and sometimes he'll be like, hey, are you really going to wear that out? And he's not meaning to be controlling. I promise you guys that he's not meaning to be, but it's just an insecurity that he has been dealing with for a little bit now, and he's trying to get better at it because he doesn't want to dictate her life and what she wears and what she's into, because I mean, she was a model, she was dressing differently, but now she's just kind of trying to respect the fact that, she did enter his life in a very complicated way, and she understands. So if we take a look at her outfits, you guys can see how drastic it has changed since then. She dresses a little differently. She's also dressing catering to the fact that she's a mom. She doesn't have all the time in the world to do her hair sometimes, so she'll just do a little pigtail, throw a bandana on. And then her formal outfit, we only have our wedding attire. This is what it looks like up close and personal. I downloaded this hair and I just thought it was perfect for her wedding day. It's so grand and it's so pretty. It's very princess, very fairy tale like. For her athletic wear, it's pretty much the same. She's just wearing leggings and a tank top. Her sleepwear has changed also. We then have an outfit for when her and Wade would go out to the club together. Yeah, they did go out every now and then and just have fun. And he was like, it's cool because I'm gonna be there with you, so you can dress cute. I'm not gonna be worried or paranoid that you're gonna hook up with somebody or try to go out dancing with someone else because we're together. And then we have this outfit here, which is for like his jobs parties that they have. We have her swimsuit. This is such a cute piece. I'm gonna do a whole CC haul on this creator here because they make the cutest items, guys, I promise you. And then we have her hot weather wear, which is just this maxi dress, and her cold weather attire, which is just a sweater, some jeans, and some Uggs. And then I have a version where it has like this coat to go along with it. And Wade still does like to hang out with his friends, Taylor, and I think his name was Adam. He's more close to Taylor than he is to Adam. So we do have a few outfits for, when he's going out with the guys, when he's going out drinking. He has this really done up, quote, done up look. I have this version here which just has glasses and the hat, and then his formal wear is just his wedding attire. We have his gym wear, his his sleep, oh my god. His party wear, which is this again for when he goes to like his company parties or he's out with the guys. And then we also have this one for the club nights with Naomi. His hot weather wear for when he's going to the park with his family. Isn't this so cute? I love this fit. It's amazing. I need some high top versions of these, so if you guys know of any high top Nikes, please link them down below for me. And his cold weather wear, which is this nice turtleneck, and his boots. And then I think that this one, yeah, it's just with the jacket. I love these creators. I'm gonna have to show you guys my favorite Maxis Mix creators that I follow and 100% have to download from. So I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, well, what happened to Angelo? How did it go down? All the tea. Well, Angelo and Naomi are broken up, obviously, because she's married, but it was a really rough breakup. It was very heartbreaking for both of them, especially for Angelo to find out that she did cheat on him. It's been a few years, so he's had time to process everything. It is an awkward relationship, so from time to time they would bump into each other, and it was kind of like that feeling when you see somebody and you think to yourself, should I say hi? And they just end up not saying hi to one another. So it was really weird, and Naomi does not stay in touch with him. She doesn't have any of his contact information. As a matter of fact, I probably see their relationship falling out completely very soon. And not to mention, I don't think that Wade would be very comfortable knowing that she was, talking to her ex-boyfriend. But before we end this video today, I do think that I want to show you guys what Naomi is having. And you know, because I can't leave you guys on the fence, and I know it's tomorrow you will find out, but we have to find out now, right? So we are going to send Naomi to discover baby number and the birth gender. So she's gonna go off and go to her appointment. I can't talk. Oh my gosh, she's gonna go to her appointment. Wade's gonna hang back because Corey just laid down for a nap, so he's gonna stay here with him. And also, while we wait for Naomi to come back, I would like for you guys to leave down below in the comments what works best for you for a premiere time. So I'm gonna be editing the next episode tonight and tomorrow morning. So I would like to ask you guys, do you prefer like an afternoon time, or would you prefer a nighttime premiere? Nighttime I can see being from 6 p.m. all the way till 9 p.m. Or if you guys prefer a afternoon time, I could see that as maybe like 2 p.m. to the 5 p.m. So just comment down below what works best for you all, and I will try my best to cater to all of you all. But Naomi is back, and I saw the pop-up. What did it say? Congratulations, you are pregnant with one baby, and your baby will be born a boy. Oh my god, so she's gonna have 2 little boys. I'm so excited. You know, I really wanted her to be a girl mom, but it's okay. We're gonna be having a baby boy, and I really, oh my god, let's come and do some snuggling with Wade before we go. You know, I have to see all the cuteness here while she's pregnant, because I haven't seen any of the new pregnancy interactions. So let's go in here and snuggle together, and I can just imagine her saying, "Hey babe, so we're gonna have another boy." And I think that just sends Wade in the happiest spirit ever, and he's like, oh my god, I love you. Yeah guys, I want to thank you all so much for all the support of this current household. I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to show you guys Naomi's journey as an adult and where she is in the next few years, her house, her relationships, and her travels and everything. So guys, again, thank you so much for all the love and support, and I will see you all tomorrow for the first episode of Naomi.